Hi everyone, today we are looking at fractions and decimals, and this is a section that is usually started at schools at year 3 level. It is continued all the way through to years 4, 5 and 6. Obviously the level of complexity or difficulty will improve as the years go on. So we're going to find here that the example we have today is a simple type. It is usually at what is used at year 3 level. If you have a child who is in year 3 especially, or years 4, 5 or 6, and they've had some difficulty in it, get them involved. Let's watch this together and we will chat towards the end of the video. So we are going to start with decimals first, and the first thing we're looking at is a scenario. Here they tell us that we have a length of ribbon which is currently 2.5 meters long. And then what we need to do is we are going to cut this by 1.2 meters. So it's very simple. We are just doing a basic subtraction. In order for us to see exactly how this is going to work, we will use the long subtraction method. So we have the bigger number 2.5 meters at the top, and beneath that we're going to have 1.2 meters. Now when we are looking at decimals, there are certain things to be mindful of. Firstly, we have a decimal point, and the decimal point is the dot that we have, which is going to separate the first and second part from it. So the first part, the number that is before or in front of the decimal point, that is known as the whole number. And then the number that is after the decimal point, that is the place value that we have, or decimal digits we call it as well. So here we're going to subtract, and we have an order that we've kept. There are columns, as you can see. It's the first column, which is the whole number, and then the decimal point, and then the second column, which is going to be the place values. That is what we're going to start off with. Basic subtraction, we are going to take the 5 minus 2, which is the place value numbers. 5 minus 2 gives us 3. The decimal point will stay in place, so it's 0.3 at the moment. Then we are going to work with the whole numbers, and we will say 2 minus 1, that gives us 1. So we can see that the answer we have left over for the length of ribbon would be 1.3 meters after we've done this subtraction from the scenario. Then we're going to look at fractions, and with fractions we are going to look at how are we going to work out a number of something else. So when we have a fraction of something, it means you are timesing or multiplying the whole number with the fraction. Whenever we need to show this, the fraction will be as the numerator, which is the first number, over the denominator, which is the second number, times, and then the whole number will always be over 1. Whenever you're showing a whole number, it's always going to be over 1. That is the whole number as a fraction. Does not change the value of it. It would mean more or less the same thing. 20 divided by 1 would give you 20 anyway. So now we are going to calculate according to what we have. We will look at the top line first, and we say that we have 3 times 20. That gives us 60. The bottom numbers is 4 times 1. Obviously that remains the same as 4. When we are going to do a basic division for this, and we say 60 divided by 4, we would get 15. So when we are looking at fractions, firstly we are going to multiply the top or the numerators, then we're going to multiply the bottom or denominators. You divide and you get an answer. That is how we calculate the fractions that we have. If you have a child who is doing years 3, 4, 5 or 6 at primary level, and they have had some difficulty, they're not very happy about this section, as most students normally are not very happy when it comes to fractions and decimals, I have many resources available. I am able to assist your child. I've done this too many times over the years. So please contact me and we will set up a program where I can assist your child to deal with this in the best possible way according to their level, and they would be enjoying this section in no time. Okay, please can you contact me on Nero's Primary Maths. That is my group that I've set up. I've got quite a few worksheets there. I look forward to hearing from you. Please comment maths if you have a child who is currently experiencing difficulty in this section, and I will get back to you to look at how or which is the best way in which to help your child. Thank you.